At the Witch's Island, Lord Zorro has been hurrying his plans to tie the knot. Marjorie is in his grasp, and he wants to bind them in marriage before she changes her mind. Winter has settled over the valley, and sheets of snow run deep. Chill travels the air and chokes water in its streams. The queendom is rippling with excitement over the new lord's wedding, but Lord Zorro is cautious. Raven hasn't made a move. To prevent any mishaps, he's only extended invitations to other lords and princes in the realm. His contacts have helped him arrange a venue near the tavern. It's not so grand as to garner unwanted attention, but noble enough. Marjorie has been a little absent-minded of late, but happy to see her betrothed. Perhaps she feels guilty hiding her change of heart from Raven, of not sharing the news. But Lord Zorro is quick to step in and bring her thoughts back to him and their union. Like dangling meat before a hungry wolf, he tantalizes her with the prospect of family. When the anticipated day arrives, Marjorie and Lord Zorro head to their wedding venue across the valley. The two get dressed in private rooms and then step out to join their guests under the wedding arch.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to The Sims 3 Fairy Amazon Royal Saga with Marjorie and Lord Zane. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. Today we are picking up with the wedding of our witch and renegade fairy. So I am very excited to finally get them together. We have some of our guests showing up. Thank you, Prince Caspian, for actually coming to like the right spot, because some of our other guests, they're too busy playing with each other. Look at this. Look at Prince Malik and Prince Kane. Like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Anyways, before we get the wedding going, I think we should get Lord Zorro to like greet some of the guests. Maybe Marjorie will do the same, and then we'll kind of come together, and once they've greeted some of the guests, we can get these two married. And let's see, I want to quickly show you guys our wedding venue, which is a lot that I got off the exchange, and I'll put the creator in the description so you guys can go download it for yourselves. But I made some minor changes to it, mainly in this area. I switched up like the furniture and a bit of the decorations, and it's actually a lot prettier in the warmer months because the ground has like a bunch of like very intricate kind of plant setups that makes it look like a really nice aisle, but since everything's under the snow, we can't really see that, which is why I kind of switched out the arch and added a few things back here just to give it a little bit of color amongst all the white. But it has this really cool pool. Look at this, massage tables that again would suit a warmer climate. I mean, you can kind of tell if you look at the trees, but that's fine. And then I just switched like the walls on the building and then the pool as well because it seemed very out of Dragon Valley. So I just went ahead and made like a few of these changes. It almost looks like the Bloody Mary Tavern, so that suits enough for me. But we'll quickly go through inside. So this is kind of the wedding portion. As I said, you come inside and you have like this common room where you can greet the guests, and I would assume like if someone's here oh geez, no, technology. Well, that needs to be gotten rid of at some point. Okay, so we have kind of like this room. We have a dining area for the guests and whatnot, away from the snow, if that's what they choose to do. And then we have some private rooms, which I imagine the bride and groom would use to get ready. And who knows, if they want to woohoo here, then they can do that too, but I would assume they'd do that at home, wouldn't they? I don't know. Maybe not. But that's where they would get dressed. And then if we go upstairs, we have some bathrooms over here. And then this really cool area, which you have some like painting easels, and then you have a chess table. So it's like a really cool entertainment lot. You could like bring your Sims here to have private lessons. And then you come up another level and you have a bar kind of setup / cafe. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. So that's what we have going on here. Now we're mainly going to be using the downstairs portion. So, oh my goodness, without waiting too long, let's start getting our Sims to kind of greet the guests. Now Marjorie largely knows these people. So I'm going to get her to actually greet, if possible, if these guys stop playing. Not all of the princes have come, and I'm wondering if that's because it's a bit early. But we started the wedding at 12, so I don't know. We are going to, I guess she's already greeted these guys. Yeah, let's invite to join the conversation. We'll get, yeah, we'll do an amusing greet with Prince Caspian. So I think they've greeted the other two princes, so that's fine. Caspian's the one who just showed up. So there we go. He's trying to, build connections. Oh, goodness. Why is Caspian insulting him? Caspian, this is your guest. This is Lord Zorro's wedding. Why are you insulting him? They had like something about his home? Caspian, that was rude. Okay, who is Caspian the father of? Caspian's the father of... I can't remember. Is he the father of Azalea? He is, isn't he? I think he is. I think he's the father of Azalea. Anyways, I'm a little bit confused, dude. Why are you being so mean to the groom? Don't do that. See, these two, Malik and Kane, was so nice. So nice. But okay, are these guys? No, they're too busy playing? Okay. Well, Marjorie's just waiting here. These guys are too busy playing. I don't know if anyone else has showed up. Who knows? So 2 of the princes have no issues with us. None of the lords showed up. I did give Kyle a makeover, so now he's wearing like the proper outfit, which he looks very cool in. And it looks as though you can see Kyle kind of here a little bit. Doesn't he look cool? He looks kind of cool. Look at that. But not all the guests have shown up for whatever reason. And then Caspian showed up, but he had an issue with us. Huh. Okay, we're not going to wait too long in case this stretches a bit more than we can handle. And I think we're going to get our Sims married. Now, I know that... I don't remember who has to, like, initiate the marriage for the other Sim to take on their name. I'm unsure. But that's okay. If his name gets changed to O'Hara, we'll just swap it to Dragovic. That's fine. We're going to get married. Come on. Let's get this party going. And now Caspian's stomping off. Oh, Caspian. Okay. Paparazzi. Okay, we have paparazzi. But can you please get out of the way? Thank you. Okay, these 2 are going near the arch. Oh, look! Prince Callum showed up. He was talking to Raven about... like Marjorie and Zorro's wedding in the previous episode, but Raven didn't believe him. And guess what? Now he's invited to the actual wedding. I don't think Raven would have gone ahead and told him that she's romantically involved with Marjorie, which is why she doesn't think Marjorie would accept someone else's proposal. But maybe Callum thinks that there's some sort of confusion going on. And look at the brothers. Look at these brothers. They're kind of just gossiping here. I mean, these 2 are fine. Kane and Malik were fine, but then I feel like Prince Caspian started some trouble with Zorro, and now he's, like, gossiping with his other brothers. Caspian? My goodness. Well, let's hope Callum's a bit more mature, Okay. Hopefully Callum's a bit more mature, and the guests start coming over here. We're gonna settle down, and we are going to just... enjoy the wedding of these 2. I do feel quite bad for Raven, but this is kind of where things are at. I mean, with Callum, right? If you're confused about why Callum doesn't think that Marjorie and Raven are a couple, even though Marjorie has been at the farm, like at the stables with Raven, if you think about Callum and Celine, when they had their academy formal, they started courting each other officially during the academy formal. So after that ended, they were very open about their relationship and everyone knew they were together. But with Raven and Marjorie, they had like a private moment during their formal and they were attracted to each other and, you know, romantically like involved with each other, but they weren't officially courting each other. So they knew their feelings. The rest of Dragon Valley didn't know their feelings. So you can kind of see why no one's like batting an eyelash at the fact that Marjorie's getting married to this new lord who's come into town. Because as far as they're aware, Marjorie's single. Oh geez, dudes. No, get out of the way. Get out of the way! Okay. As far as they're aware, Marjorie's single and Lord Zorro's single. Dude, paparazzi, out of the way, please. Please. Here they go. Oh, look at them. I'm just getting excited because this is a wedding, but it's not a happy one. It is not a happy wedding in like any way, shape, or form because Lord Zorro has manipulated Marjorie into this marriage. So I'm excited because, you know, she's in a wedding dress and we have a wedding art and it looks pretty, but really, this is not something to be happy about. At all. And there we go. Now they're married. All the guests are in attendance. Caspian does not like it, but he sat down. Callum's being so nice, and so is Kane. All the Bluehead brothers are being so nice, and are they throwing rice? I think so. Is this... Guys! This is funny. Do you know why this is funny? Who can guess why this is funny? This is funny because the teen freaking out over here is Prince Draco. He's freaking out after seeing Lord Zorro. And if you guys remember, Draco is actually Lord Zorro's son that he had with Queen Ivy. I mean, not this Zorro, but, you know, he's from a parallel world, but his other dead self, who is Lord Zane, who died in this world, Zane had a baby with Queen Ivy, and they had a boy named Prince Draco, and this screaming teen here is Draco. So, this is very entertaining to me. This is very entertaining. That's your father. That's your dad right over there, dude. Okay, I don't know why he was freaking out. Why do you guys think he was freaking out? But let's watch them cut the cake. Marjorie looks so pretty, doesn't she? Marjorie looks lovely. She looks beautiful. Okay, so let's get them to cut the cake. Everyone's like so happy for them, except for Caspian. He's faking it. I don't know what issue he has with Zorro, but I think when he was gossiping with Malik and Kane, they were kind of like, just calm down. We're guests at Zorro's wedding. He hasn't done anything to you. Let's just be nice. Let's be civil. Whatever issues you have with him, you can sort it out some other time. Now is not the place to do that. But okay. They're gonna cut... Oh, jeez. Kane. Is Zorro gonna share the cake? No, he's eating a slice of wedding cake. I thought the couples share the cake with each other. Give each other a bite. Is that a Sims 4 thing? I thought they do that in The Sims 3. I thought they share the wedding cake. But also, they kind of just cut the cake on their own without me having to initiate anything. Okay, see, look. Zorro doesn't even care to sit with his wife and eat anything. Okay, so she's Dragovic. Nice, that's what we wanted. Yeah, he doesn't even care. He's over here with one of the princes, obviously building connections. And we all know he did this not because he loves Marjorie or has any feelings for her. He did this as a way to control her. Because he knows she is not going to betray family. Even though she's very affectionate of Raven, and she was in love with Raven. Oh my goodness. How do you have a romantic relationship with this guy? Oh, and now she wants to have a baby. Marjorie. You are in not the situation to be thinking about a child right now. I know Lord Zorro promised you a baby, and I feel as though he would keep dangling that in front of her like a carrot and saying, yeah, we're a family, we're gonna have our own family, you have to think about us and our future family. But I feel as though that's not even part of his plan. It's like in the back burner for him because he has all these things he wants Marjorie to help him do, So he needs that as a way of just keeping her, like, in line. But how the heck are you romantically involved with this other guy? I mean, Marjorie is really flirty. Maybe someone just fell in love with her. Or maybe this is an effect of her dark witch magic. Because we've seen things like her setting the house on fire without intending to. And maybe part of it is also making people around you kind of just absolutely seduced by your presence. I don't know. Maybe that's something that has happened with this particular male. Okay. Well, that was quite a few things. And now Marjorie's kind of just sticking here, watching the cake. Grab a slice. You can grab a slice too. You can eat your own wedding cake, honey. She's gonna have her wedding cake. Yeah, so like I was saying, even though she really loves Raven and has for a long time, I think that as a family-oriented sim, Marjorie would always, if she's ever confused about something, she would think, well, this is my family, so the right thing to do is to help my family. And right now, Lord Zorro is her family. He's gone from being a stranger that she summoned from another realm, or a parallel universe world, to now her husband. So obviously she's going to listen to him and take his side when it comes to something. And if she feels as though, I feel like Marjorie in that sense has a bit of a weak character, and if she feels as though her morals are being compromised, then she is going to kind of find solace in the fact that, well, I'm helping out my husband, my family. But okay, Prince Draco, I don't think is a big fan of the wedding. I don't know. He was too young when he wasn't even born when his father died, I think. Or was he? I don't think he was. So like how he wouldn't even know Lord Zane, about Lord Zane. But that's interesting that he freaked out. That he freaked out after looking at Lord Zane. But again, Lord Kyle, he's actually Zane's. Another thing that completely went over my mind. Lord Kyle is Zane's younger brother. So yeah. I'm saying Lord Zane because Lord Zorro's from the other, like, parallel world. But yeah, Lord Kyle is his younger brother. So that's kind of interesting. I love seeing all the family relationships with our Sims. Is the wedding over? I think the wedding is over and done. All the princes are leaving, so the party has pretty much, like, the wedding party is over. The princes attended. I don't know what drama Caspian had. If you guys have any clue, let me know. With Lord Zorro. But everyone else is fine with him. Everyone else is fine. But we're not going to stick here too long, guys, because we actually have to jump over to the castle because Azalea is really close to aging up, and we have to do her Candied Bachelor's Ball, which we haven't had the chance to do. And I wanted to do that after the wedding because all the princes and the lords are going to be at the Bachelor's Ball, and if they've attended the wedding, then it makes sense that they'll kind of take the news to the Fae Court, and that's how Raven will find out. So I'll see you guys in a second. Right, it is the same day, but we are at the Candy Bachelor's Ball with our Fae Court. So earlier today, the princes were at Lord Zorro's wedding, and then they all left because they were coming here for this event. So everyone's changing into their formal wear, although they might switch back into the cold weather outfits because it's winter. I don't really know. I don't think we've thrown a Candy Bachelor's Ball in winter, so yeah. If they want to go ahead and warm up, that's completely fine with me. And actually, I need to go ahead and I need to turn on autonomy. I was like, why is everyone standing around? It's because I had it turned off for the wedding so that Marjorie and Zorro wouldn't go around doing things I didn't want them to. Also, is Celine gonna chat with Callum, I wonder? Because this... Callum. Oh goodness. Okay, I do not want guitars in my... I don't want it. Because I noticed this when we were at the King's Crossing Inn, but we had some instruments then. I forgot that I have an issue with instruments, but I had to, like, edit out parts of the video because you couldn't hear me talking with the instruments over my voice. It's like so much louder than the game noise, and I don't understand why that is. Like, all my volume is turned down as low as I can have it without being mute. So I don't appreciate the music. Like, please put the music away. Thank you. So I wonder if Celine is going to take a chance to chat with Callum, because they haven't had the opportunity to kind of be together much since the whole instance with Zane. She's been occupied doing other things. He's been spending more time with Raven, actually. So it's kind of sad. I hope they chat with each other. I mean, also, he's been asking other members of the court out on dates and stuff, which is pretty common for the males, I feel. You'll see like a bunch of the males taking turns with the ladies. But what we're interested in is Azalea, of course, to see who she's chatting with. I think the only one... Now, she can't go for any of the princes, I think. Prince Draco's the only other teen that she has, and I think she's related to him. He's like a... Who is he to her? He's an uncle, so that's a bit awkward. And then Malik is an uncle. All the princes are her uncles. What about the lords? Lord Kyle would be related to her somehow. Would he? Hold on a second. I don't know how many of the males she's met. She's not related to Odin, but he's a bit older, and he's also together with Morida. And then that's a cousin. Kyle's a cousin. Of course he is. That's right, because his father, I think, is one of the princes. Well, she doesn't really have a whole lot of options, does she? And also, why does Azalea, dislike everyone in the castle? I did not realize this at all, but she's really close with her mother, Nessie, and then she's really close with her grandmother, Queen Ivy. But she doesn't like Sparrow. That's so sad. She doesn't like Sparrow. She doesn't like Snow, but then Snow's a bit weird, so I kind of understand. She doesn't like Celine, Nawala, Morida, or Morgan. Like, I don't understand these kids. And she has, like, a nice, friendly personality, so is it her problem, or do you think the other Sims are the ones who don't like her as much? But then Sparrow kind of promised Lady Nessie that she would look after Azalea, so I feel as though if there is an issue, it might be from Azalea's side. Maybe it's because she keeps running away from her lessons and trying to spend more time learning about minister things when she should be, a future philosopher. That's the only thing I can think of. But Azalea, I hope you get the chance to interact with some of your cousins, maybe with Prince Draco, if anything. You guys can be friends, even though you don't have anyone to court, unfortunately. Now, where is Raven? Raven's over here. Has she taken the time to talk with anyone, I wonder? Has she taken the time to talk with anyone? Because if she just speaks with, anyone who's in attendance right now, any of the males, she's probably going to find out that Marjorie married Lord Zorro. And you'll also notice that Lord Zorro wasn't invited to the Bachelor's Ball because he is a lord, but he doesn't count as one of the sons. Since, to the fairies, they don't know that he's one of the sons, so obviously they wouldn't invite him. But okay, well, Azalea and Raven are kind of hanging out together. Okay, she's gonna go talk to Lady Sparrow right now. She's gonna go talk to Sparrow. Everyone's always holed up in here when they come. Another thing I'm excited about, guys, in the next generation, we will be changing the venue for our Candy Bachelor's Ball, I think. I'm fairly sure. Pretty confident. Now, did Prince Anakin go to the wedding? I don't think he did. I'm not sure if he did. I know Malik did. I don't think Anakin went to the wedding. Raven, are you gonna chat with any of the males? Wanna chat with anyone? And not be so cranky? Maybe not. Maybe not. See, look. Queen's chatting with her oldest son, Callum. Is anyone talking with the Where's Morida? Morida, Azalea. Azalea's doing homework. In the bushes, this child. Oh, goodness. Azalea, now is not the time to be doing things like this. You're supposed to be interacting with the other fairies. No, interact with the fairies, woman. Interact. Oh, goodness. Of course they don't want to listen. Of course. Now, where is our... Oh, no. Raven's gone home. Okay. I think on her way out, potentially, she might... Because she wasn't talking to anyone for a long time, but we were focusing on some of the other Sims. I feel as though she might have actually overheard, because Nessie is talking to Malik right now. Malik was obviously there from the beginning. I think maybe Malik was updating Nessie on what he was doing, like the earlier part of the day, and that he was actually attending Lord Zorro and Marjorie's wedding, and potentially Raven overheard this. So it says she's publicly disgraced, and I'm gonna warp that a little bit to mean she feels disgraced that the person that she was so sure wouldn't betray her has actually gone ahead and betrayed her. Because she was telling Callum in the previous episode there's no way she would accept a proposal from someone else. You must have the wrong sim. You must have the wrong person. And it wasn't the wrong person. She was duped, in essence. So I feel as though being like really upset over this and being really angry, potentially, I think she's just gone home. While all the other fairies are staying around, even the teen is staying around, I think she's just decided to go home. And now Azalea's flying home too. Great. But yeah, I think that's what's going down. She's overheard Malik and Nessie talking, and oh geez, now now Malik's getting upset at her. Oh wow, okay. So much attitude here. Okay, I guess you could entertain sick kids, but no. We are busy kind of doing other things right now. Malik is so rude. I feel like the Bluehead Sims, like the Bluehead Sons, they're the kind ones. The Bluehead Sons are the kind ones, in my opinion. I've like never seen them really get angry at any of the Sims, even when someone's yelling at them. They're so nice, they're so kind. Callum and Kane, specifically. Love them to bits. Love them to bits. But, okay, jeez. That was a little bit chaotic. Nuala's over here, just in the spa. That's fine, Nuala. That's fine. Snow's not doing too well. I hope she didn't have an episode. She did not. She did not. I would like her to have an episode to get rid of that hates children trait, though. Like, dislikes children trait. Nessie's relaxing a little bit. And Caspian's being super rude as well. Guys, this is not nice. Nessie, like, why? Why are you... Because they're skinny dipping? Is that it? Maybe it's because they're skinny dipping. Who knows? Who knows? These are like their... I don't think any of their mothers, though. So odd. So odd. But I guess it is also odd to be skinny dipping in winter in front of all these young men, right? Potentially. Potentially. Okay, I'm going to send everyone home now. I think everyone's just about done with this whole event. Surprisingly... Celine kind of stuck around for a long time. She's gonna go home with Nuala. Nuala's going home. We're gonna send Nessie home as well. I think everyone's pretty much done with the Candy Bachelor's Ball, which is fine. But yeah, next generation we are gonna be changing the venue for the Bachelor's Ball. I feel like it'd be nice for us to change every generation so that things are a bit fresh and new and different. Okay, so we have that, and then Azalea has a few days left. She's got 3 days left, and then the queen has 2 days. The queen's gonna age up, and then Azalea's gonna age up into a young adult, and the queen's gonna be an adult. So I think we can leave off here, and we'll probably have their birthdays in the next episode. So pack that in together, and then we can continue with our story in the episode after. So that's where my mind is at. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.